Thick fog, zero visibility and bone-chilling cold. This is what North India is currently grappling with, especially the national capital. And as per the latest data, the minimum temperature recorded in Delhi is 3.5 degrees Celsius. Delhi continues to experience bitter cold wave conditions leading to thick fog and disruptions in air and train travel. As the visibility comes down to nearly zero, more than 45 flights have been impacted in Delhi. Nearly 150 flights departing and arriving in Delhi were delayed, while 65 others were cancelled. In fact, around 30 trains also have been delayed. Now, the Palam and Safdarjung airports in Delhi reported 100-meter visibilities early morning, while people are facing difficulties due to delays and cancellations of flights as they await proper information by the airlines. On the other hand, as the cold wave continues in the national capital, people were seen taking shelter in night shelters to escape the severe cold. My colleague Ishika joins us on the broadcast from the airport. Ishika, appreciate you joining us on the broadcast there. Help us understand what the condition is like, because I have a flight later in the day as well. And as a passenger, every time I open social media, there are visuals of absolute chaos all across Delhi airport. Help us understand what the situation is like right now, and also have the airlines arranged some sort of facilities for passengers whose flights have been delayed.
Well, certainly, Ashish, as a passenger, certainly many would be worried seeing, the scenes that were witnessed yesterday, a complete chaos at the airport. But certainly, if we show you the visuals from today, you can see the ruckus is not there presently at the airport. Certainly, there are flights that are still impacted, but certainly no ruckus as of now, as of today, is being witnessed at the airport. I'll go across to some of them. Sir, क्या आज आपकी भी फ्लाइट डिले हुई है या इज इट ऑन टाइम?
नहीं, ऑन टाइम है.
ऑन टाइम ही है. आपकी फ्लाइट भी ऑन टाइम?
ऑन टाइम.
So as you can see, today the visibility has also improved, and in fact, the SOPs were also issued to the airlines, after which, the situation seems to be under control. But still, if we talk about the impacted flights, well, let me tell you that low visibility procedures at the airport were initiated at 6:50 a.m., after which 70 flights are still impacted because of this. In fact, we will continue to show you the scenes from here. You can see, the 70 flights that were impacted, 11 were cancelled, and 8 international departures. Let me tell you, 8 international departures are delayed, 4 arrivals delayed, and 2 are cancelled, while 35 domestic departures are delayed, 9 arrivals are cancelled, and in fact 11 arrivals are delayed. If we talk about the visibility, right now, if we talk about the visibility at the airport is around 100 to 125 meters. So certainly, it seems to be a good morning for the people here, for the passengers here. So even if you have a flight, later this day, Ashish, I'm sure you don't have, a lot to worry, because even the SOPs that have been issued to the airlines, it has been clearly directed that at the time of inconvenience, the airlines has to mitigate the passengers' inconvenience. And if there is any delays, the SMS should be sent to the passengers, and even the officials that are on the field, they should be sensitized to in fact inform the passengers here at the airport itself. So certainly the situation here as of today at the airport seems to be under control. Over to you.
Right, Ishika, you're talking about the weather there, and the weather seems all right at this point in time, which also means that the flights are on time. Also, we've seen the weather changing in a very short period of time, which could also impact flight operations later in the day. Help us understand if there are any additional counters that have been set up, any additional facilities that have been offered by the airlines, because again, at the end of the day, we've seen that every time there is some sort of a weather issue, airlines seem to suffer a lot. So help us understand, have there been any extra measures that have been taken?
Well, Ashish, if we compare it to yesterday, there was a complete chaos. And in fact, the airlines did say that, it is not in their hands since, it is all because of the bad weather conditions. But what the passengers yesterday alleged, Ashish, was that, there was no communication from the airline side. Now, we did see that later in the day, the SOPs that were issued to the airlines, it was clearly mentioned that even at the time of the delays, there needs to be a communication from the airline side so that the passengers do not face any inconvenience. That is why, the SMS should be, sent to them in the case of delays. The officials on the ground also should inform the passengers as well. In fact, we'd like to go across some of the passengers here. Excuse me. We want to know, is your flight on time or is it delayed? Okay, so in fact, there are a lot of passengers here.
On time.
It is on time?
Yes.
So yesterday, we did see a chaos, at the airport. Were you also worried when you came here?
No. We are always on time. I mean, the flights are always on time for us, so it's not a big deal for us.
Certainly. So, okay. So, certainly, a few people also we talked to, before also, Ashi, they did say, that, this time when it got delayed, there were some who already got the SMS on the phone. So, certainly, today, as we show you, the situation seems to be under control. You can see in fact, at the airport, there is no kind of ruckus that is being witnessed as of now. Over to you.
Right, Ishika, appreciate you joining us on the broadcast there. In fact, we've got some breaking news that's coming in right now on the broadcast. Let's